Okay, we are back. Alright, let's get this started, shall we? I also forgot what we were doing. Ooh, before I start, I should probably bump the audio again. Sadly enough, the audio doesn't stop whenever I start playing the music, so I have to turn this all the way down. Oh. Thank you, medic. I can't type. Dude, like, I got so confused with that. I heard something and I was like, what was that? Did the game make that noise? What just happened? I'm still not used to that noise. Anyway, uh, I last time we played this was, I want to say, what was it, Wednesday last week? So, I can type, I fixed it, I guess. We played this last week, and it appeared that we were actually getting very close to the end of the game. Like, it didn't seem that much was left. So, if I'm able to finish this soon enough, and there's enough time left, then I will probably switch over to Dead by Daylight and play a few games. Anyone remember what I'm doing? Because I don't. I completely forgot. What are the controls again? Like, one session playing this game and I've already forgotten everything. I remember this game being, like, good conceptually. We're like 70%, are you kidding? Okay, wow. Holy crap. Yeah, no, this game is good conceptually, I believe. Like, the story is interesting and fascinating.
Don't use the Eye of Odin until the last Apsulov key is inserted.
Okay, I don't even know why he's talking about the Eye of Odin. I completely forgot. Thank you, Miles. Oh yeah, this is where, like, the frames start to fall apart. For obvious reasons. Ooh. Give it a second. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Where are those creepy spider things that, like, annihilated us? Those were actually terrifying. If they had, like, monsters like that the entire time, then the gameplay for this would be phenomenal. But sadly, there, like, just something about the gameplay feels off. And it's absolutely a nightmare to define. That is. Audio-wise, it's also pretty decent. What you're hearing about or working on your birthday? Like, doing actual work? It sucks, but it's a necessary thing. I mean, you go to school on your birthday sometimes if it's during the school year, so you just gotta suffer through it. Like, you don't get to skip school because it's your birthday, so I assume you also can't just, like, ignore work. What was that? What? What? What just happened? I used to skip school on my birthday? Okay, well, I guess I'm the... Okay, well, we've actually reached a pretty terrifying section, it feels like. But I'm mainly confused. Are these eggs? What they kind of look like. Oh, this is sketchy. Oh, this is sketchy. Yay, my friend are dramatic. No, I had to go, yeah, same. Yeah, no, if your birthday is not like a get out of jail free card. Like, it's not a thing. Why late, though? What do you mean? I have no idea where I'm going. That is creepy. Again, audio-wise, this game's phenomenal as well. Like, visually, conceptually, and, like, auditorially. This game is phenomenal on all fronts. It's just, like, the gameplay just feels, like, not that terrifying. 11:26? Oh, I just started late. I got no good reason for it. I try my best to start at 11. Normally 11. Actually, for a while there, we were doing nothing but 11:30s for a good time period.
Dr. Thomas Jameson.
But yeah, I try to aim for
Operations
11.
Supervisor, day 3. We've been working around the
Technical
clock the
difficulties,
last 3
really.
days to set up a lift to reach the bottom of the pit with the proper equipment. Dr. Anderson claimed that this giant hole in the ground is the well of wisdom from the myth. The remnants of the prior guardian seems to confirm that suspicion. We're setting up the elevator to get further into the pit, but I have got a bad feeling about this.
Smart.
I think I saw something move down there. Something big.
And that is when you hightail it in the other direction. Yeah, no, it's... if I don't start at 11, just assume technical difficulties were happening. Because that's typically the case. Oh hey, 6. I didn't even know we were going up to 6. I thought we kind of were just stopping at 5. Yeah, okay. Well. That's not creepy at all. I'm so close to having max power. I have no idea, by the way, like, what... Even right now, like, atmospherically, it's phenomenal. It's just, I still don't feel that threatened. Like, this section, this section is the most I've felt threatened in a long time, because I don't know what's about to kill me. But that's atmosphere. In terms of actually being terrified, I can still take a hit, more than likely, so... And I've been able to outpace, I think, every single thing I've gone against, so... Except the spider monsters, those were freaky. Yeah, but... prediction... Bootered. Hello. Right, I can't aim in with it. Gotta... Get out of here. Little worm creature. Don't got time for this. Uttered orchid, or however you spell it. The what? I have no idea what you're referring to. Company. Oh great, now we're reaching the parkour section. We've officially hit the bottom of the barrel for horror genre. When you have a parkour section, it kind of slows down. Yeah, that, I will admit, monster design, pretty creepy. Holy crap. Let me get up, let me get up, let me get up. Wormy boo. Wormy boo. Wormy boy. And fruit of gods. Again, I didn't even look. I said I was going to, but I totally didn't look up Norse mythology. My bad. I should have. I'm just gonna refer to medic for anything that goes wrong. I'm not even exploring too much either, which I wonder if that means I'm not gonna get full energy cells. Oh. Fun fact: there are gold apples. I mean, there are gold apples in what? Greek mythology. The tree Laden guards and the Hesperids? Daughters of Atlas, I think. whatever garden they have, the gift to Hera from Zeus. Gold apples and cooking mama. Again though, audio-wise, developers, you nailed it. Alright, you nailed it on audio. I'll give you that much. I gotta remember I have a lean function. What's my favorite cake? What happens if I just run past this thing? Da da da. Bye. It stopped chasing me, by the way. You can also easily lose the monsters, which is a negative. I'm basic, vanilla. I do like chocolate, though. Strawberry, that's also good. I don't know if I've had red velvet. I haven't really experimented on cakes. I like lemon too. I do think I've had a lemon cake though, and those are also tasty. This is sketchy. Oh joy. Lead me, little worm. Lead me. You have led me astray. At least that's what it feels like. Red, the only one I eat, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've had red velvet. I know people who say that it's good. I just don't typically, like, try that much dessert products. Blueberry cake? I've never seen a blueberry cake. Didn't even think that was a thing. Follow the worm. That is creepy. It's good, but it makes, yeah, IBS flare up. Red velvet. Okay. Well, I mean, that's said it was good, so it's good. It's just not advisable for you to have. I'm so... Like, I'm so lost right now. I don't even know where we are. Where are we? Which dimension has worms in it? I don't know, but that looks like something. Also, I was thinking about this right when we're in the video game. I eat cake once a year because... Skeleton? I was thinking about this, after the last session, and I was wondering, it's like, what happened to the AI? Like, does anyone remember the AI? Oh, that's the Eye of Odin. Oh. Oh, that's not good. I guess I'm being chased, but I have no idea from where. Hey, watch it. Watch the toes. Watch the toes. Get out of here. Little freaks. Bad. Bad little devils. Guys. Just the episode of gluten. How are you being chased when you are chased? Oh. Because that's the best kind of chase, is when you're chasing the chase. It's chaseception. That's what it is. Veneer. And Veneer as worm boys. I laughed a little too hard at that one. Miles. I know how it feels though. I've laughed at some of my own jokes. It's bad.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
What's going on? Oh, you're back. I've lost connection with Henrik. I think the spirit is taking control of the base again. Please, insert the key into the Apsulov tablet and finish this.
It was second floor. By the way, question. How do we know that Loki hasn't been, like, playing all of these, like, researchers to try to get himself out of his, eternal prison? Oh my goodness, the frames. What is happening? We were dealing with this last time, and I hated it then, and I hate it now. Because the entire concept right now is that the spirit may or may not be Loki. Yeah, I think I need to go to floor 2. Because waste disposal was where Henrik was, and this should be where.
Apsulov research.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, no, I'm real sketched out though with dealing with the god of mischief. And shockingly, things didn't go well for us. Like, turns out all we did was... Oh, is that the AI?
I sent you the usage of this world, and this is how you remain. By trying to destroy it and kill me. Do you really think I'm allowed to do this? The 9 keys are gathered after all. The realm of Midgard is safe. There's no need for you to do anything here.
Okay.
Leave this world intact. I'll let you use it forever.
How do I deal with this thing? Give me a second, I'll look at chat in a second. I need to find the second circle, or the second ball, and figure out what I'm going to be doing with this thing.
The Eye of Odin. No, you can't do this. Think of what you're doing. Without this world, you will end up in Helheim if you die. This world makes you immortal. Do you really want this to go away? Death is for feeble humans.
Well, okay. I don't got much to say to that. Okay, well, darn. I see, like, right now I'm not exactly threatened because I can outrun the stupid thing. Like, this is not a good representation of how to do, like, a, oh, this is, like, the final moment of the game kind of thing. If this is the final moment of the game. I'm literally just gonna have to speed this up for YouTube. Yeah, come on, come on. Hi, and bye. Drop that there. And peace! Oh, can't jump in. Oopsies. Loki with Eternal Prison, do you know how mine people have tried? Eon. It's a robot.
Free! Finally, I can touch this world without the help of disgusting machines.
Is that Sarah?
And all of this, thanks to you. You should have seen the face of Dr. Anderson when I told him about his dead wife. Using her voice, easily manipulated Thorn. 9 keys to lock the gate. No, 9 keys to remove the gate. Returning the universe to the state before the gods closed it to everyone but them.
Oof. See, called it.
You even handed me the eye, the last key to my liberation.
Fenrir! Fenrir!
Stupid creature was useless from the start.
How dare you!
You think I don't know all of your little plans?
Also, hello, Sarah.
I've been watching you from the very beginning. Nothing eludes me.
Oh.
You have outstayed your welcome. You have played all your cards. All of it a complete and utter failure. And this time, my prison won't save you.
Did I just get my head ripped off? What? What? Mortal Seer? Mortal Viking? Guessing this is Helheim. Hey, I got my arm back. Cool. Who was Dr. Anderson again? I feel like we actually didn't meet Dr. Anderson. I feel like that was just... Yeah, no, I feel like that was Sarah's voice. So, the voice that we kept getting with Henrik, that was that voice. Like the female comm that we had. The one that was acting like super empathetic. So yeah, these are all the wraiths, I think. Anyways, shockingly enough, Chase guessed right. Dude, I hate being right. I really do. It makes it fairly easy to predict everything. What about my voice? Oh, right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, no, I think that's what it was. I think Sarah was the voice, or was the wife of Dr. Anderson, I think. In the game, by the way, Sarah. In the game. I love the awesome music, like, it just got epic and everything, and then it's like, where do I go? Like, cool music, not the right time for it. Yeah, no, this changed to a parkour game. Okay, so this suffers, I think, now from, like, my issue with Amnesia. It's like, Amnesia Requiem, not Amnesia, Penumbra. My problem with the Penumbra series is, like, the third game kind of just, like, fell off from, like, the rest of the series, and it kind of just turned into a parkour game with just puzzles and no threat, and that's what I'm feeling right now. Except instead of being a separate game, it's just the last half of this game. It just... I haven't felt threatened in this game for so long. I still can't even classify it as a horror game. Now we got some horror going on. Those things are creepy. That was probably Lossy based on a soul eater, as they can copy the people it kills, maybe? Maybe. Although, we specifically said that that was, what, the prison of Loki, and they was talking about unlocking the prison? I thought Loki was the one that got imprisoned, or at least that's what the story said. That also, the creature could have also faked it and said that it was Loki and not them to throw suspicion off themselves. Although I wouldn't have trusted it anyways, because, like, oh, Loki's imprisoned here? Or supposedly he's imprisoned here? Oh, well that's not sketchy in the slightest. But she said that, though, yeah. So you can't trust the... Like, you have a god of mischief, and then, like, someone, like, a deity or entity based off of deceit anyways, so... Like, you don't really trust either one. Shouldn't have trusted it to begin with. I'm genuinely sketched out now, though. Atmosphere-wise, though, this, again, phenomenal. Just add a threat. That's my main issue with horror games at a certain level, is like, a lot of horror games have phenomenal atmosphere, but they just kind of like teeter off when it comes to the actual threat. Being able to execute the atmosphere. And again, the monster, like, design isn't actually that bad. It's actually very creepy. Oh, I goofed. Screw it, I'm just gonna start running and see how far I can make it. Why not? That's really sad. Oof, frames. This was my issue with Outlast, is at a certain point you could just keep sprinting and be fine. So like, horror games have this certain, like, you have these extremes that people need to like find a mix of. And like, there's so much like room of error, I feel like, for horror games. And like, you just need to get it right. You need to have there be a threat and make sure you can't actually escape from the threat very easily. That being said, I might not even escape this. I could very easily die right now, so... What do you call a dog with no legs? I feel like you've said this one, but I'm gonna go with my previous answer of hot dog. Ow. Doesn't matter, it won't come. That's really bad. That's, like, we literally just ran past an entire section full of, like, the most terrifying monsters in this game. That's really bad. Oh hey, worm. I think. Maybe? I have no idea. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Blind, technically. I'm just gonna keep running, screw it. We made it this far by just running. Maybe that's the answer to everything. Okay. Thank you, Yggdrasil. A fish? Yeah, okay. Also fair. It's really bad when like we start just doing nothing but coming up with bad jokes. That's really bad. Thought I heard a voice.
Mythology Research, Note 7. The gods have blessed us with a new discovery. The blood of Loki seems to be the key to immortality. It is said to have magical healing capabilities. This is great news. Soon, the grasp of sickness will be lifted from you.
Okay, so we gotta go get our disposed of arm. Favorites, what do you call a cow with no legs? Yeah, I remember that one. Have we actually collected every note? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28. So we're missing 26 and 27. So that should give you an idea of where, like, our level is. Interesting. Something's here. Yep. What am I going to be doing with this? Really make a made-up, a loving story. Well, they're the Orchid of Ulterd is a better fit. Loki. Oh, hey. Can you move faster, please? Ugh. Jeez, these things are slow. I mean, again, spooky, but too easy. What was the point of this? Oh, we can go up to 8? Okay, so I guess we do have like a lot more portions of this to go through. But we've gotten so many of the notes and we've capped off at 28, but I wonder if that's the maximum number that there is. I haven't actually checked how many is the maximum. I don't think it tells me. Yeah. Some games tell you, like, the cap that you're gonna have to reach anyways, but this one does not. Or at least I didn't see it. So we have our robotic arm goes up to goes up to 8. That music's really going now. I have a riddle, so your parent have 3 kids, the first is Tuesday, the 3 is named Thursday. What is the other kid name? Saturday? Oh, hey. I didn't even know there was one of those in here. Oh, we have more. How lovely. I'm just gonna stay right here. Oh. Well, that's such a weirdly worded riddle. I mean, it says other kids. What happens if you're an only child? How's that riddle work? It's a riddle, I don't know. I wish I was an only child. Oof. Have I missed a note? I don't think I missed a note, have I? I almost did.
Mythology research, note 8.
26. Okay, so we have 27 left.
This will be the last note for a while. A lot of things have happened, and
Dr. Sarah Anderson, so yeah, it
I
was
did
Sarah.
some research on the god of mischief, Loki, in note 2. The myth tells the story of the mischievous god Loki being locked underground forever, with acid slowly dripping on his flesh. But there seems to be more. To make sure that Loki could never deceive anyone ever again with his shapeshifting, a mask was melted onto his skin with powerful magic to ruin the attractive face Loki was so fond of. The mask would not only make sure that if the shapeshifting god would ever escape his imprisonment, he could be recognized, it would also start interfering with the shapeshifting itself. It would cause Loki to lose control of his form, to stop him from purposefully taking any specific shape or form, effectively ending his days of deception.
Okay, so that's fascinating. So it is Loki. Cool. I mean, he's the god of mischief, so... Again, for the love of everything, when it was like, we're dealing with the prison world that Loki was sealed into, I'm like, okay, so what you're telling me is, don't do what we're going to be doing, which is unlocking the thing. Should have been a dead giveaway with, I don't know, the keys? Like, did anyone catch that? We were, like, collecting keys, and what do keys do? Unlock things. Granted, they can also lock things, but typically you unlock something that's locked. And if he's imprisoned, well, done deal. Is this me? What the? Oh. Wow, that's brutal. Okay. Well, that's lovely. I'll be taking that, thank you very much. And also his wife held a bowl, and his sons freed him. Are you... Which sons? Are you talking about, like, Where do we go? Oh yeah, elevator. Are you talking about Fenrir and... Grimlindir or whatever? So acid didn't touch him. Ah, okay. Well, this is taking obvious liberties with the myth, so I'm fine with it. I mean, Marvel does it, so screw it. It's like, I hate to tell people, but Thor did not go to Earth to meet, like, Iron Man in Norse mythology. Didn't happen. Ah. I forget which way is to the place. Either way, I'm just gonna go ahead and save. We got one more note to grab, which is awesome. I can't believe this game's been so, like, going by so fast. It's so fascinating to me that it's so short. Even though, conceptually, I feel like you could have extended it, honestly.
Henrik!
I didn't finish it. Alice, I'm
Oh.
so sorry.
Oh, wow.
I
How are you
couldn't
still
finish it.
alive?
You have to run. Run away.
Henrik!
You're back. It cannot be. You must.
Did Loki do this to you?
Oh, Loki. He will pay. I swear to it.
How are you still alive? How are you still talking?
A soul stone. You have to bring one of them here. There's one in the room across.
Okay. In here? In here. Oh, hey. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this once before and being like, what am I going to be doing with this? No, he had 2 wives, his human children and his human wife. And most other children are from his giant wife, besides the horse. Oh, Slipnir or whatever? The 8-legged horse?
Henrik! I found it! Henrik! Henrik!
Hold it out for me. Yes. No. No longer will I be contained. No. No longer feel this constant pain.
Did he put his soul into this thing?
Henrik?
My dear Sarah. She's dead. Loki. That sadistic fucker used the voice of my dead wife to make me do this dirty. Collecting the artifact piece and getting the eye of Odin. It was all that he wanted. And I blindly did his work for him. We have to try to undo this.
Okay. Done.
I'm sorry that I have to ask this from you, but we have to enhance you again. We have to get young Vegobati. Next to my body, there's an eye. My eye. Go pick it up.
Okay.
You have both. Now, go to the room across from where I died. It has a surgical drone that can restore you.
It has a surgical drone that can restore me? What do I look like right now? I look fine. Loki made the 6-legged horse? Yeah, I assume this was the room he was talking about. Ah, this thing. Yeah, I also saw this and I was like, what is this going to be used for? Oh, this ought to be fun. Oh, why? Why? I thought he birthed the 8-legged horse that Odin rides. Well, I hope we cleaned it. No? Okay. Oof. Well, I hope Loki hasn't done anything insane while I've been dead and getting my arm replaced again.
This isn't enough power to destroy Loki. We have to find more power to destroy that bastard. And to accomplish this, there are a lot of questions to answer.
Questions about me.
When Loki had you made, he had something in mind. A great purpose. Now I suspect we can find out more in Helheim. So I need you to find another route back there.
Helheim, stop ordering me around. If you know so much about me, then just tell me. I need to know.
When Loki cut my body in half in his indulgence of my torture, he spoke of his daughter. Her name was Hel, and she died long ago.
But we're supposed to be a representation of her?
You think that the artifact tissue used for your creation was from Hell herself.
Loki wanted his daughter back.
Yes, so he made you. Right now, nothing in Midgard has the power to stand up against Loki. So our best chance is starting at your roots and search from there. Since the Apsulov is out of control and the roots of Yggdrasil are spreading, there should be one leading to Helheim. Have you seen any route that could lead us there?
I did see one. In the West Wing. A freight elevator. It can take us to a place where the route I used to get out of Helheim.
And now we're woefully going to the world of the dead. This is crazy.
But Loki has the most powerful children. All his giant children killed a god or some even more. Yeah, that's what I've always found interesting. Like, if you were to ever make a game based on Norse mythology, why not use, like...
Open the Apsulov. The roots are going to start spreading faster. We better hurry.
Okay. Why not use, like, Fenrir or something? Because Fenrir, like, always seems, like, awesome in concept. Like a wolf that can kill gods. A wolf that never stops growing. Like, why hasn't anyone made, like, a God of War style game where, like, a child of Fenrir is, like, they inherited his ability to grow, but they're not chained down until Ragnarok? Like, a story or something based off of that, and just have them going and conquering, like, the Pantheon. That'd be an awesome story.
This form is really strange. My senses, they're twisted. I can see it now with no eyes. I can speak clearly with no throat.
Lovely. Yeah, right here. Full power! Holy crap. Holy crap, so much power. Ah, we are strong. And I have a lot of juice now. And we almost have full. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even see that. So yeah, we can go up to 8. Yeah, it makes sense for you to... me. Hell, because half of Hell is a corpse. And you have robots. So we're going back through this area. Lovely. So where are the things? Activate. And then I'm going back to my hidey hole.
By the gods, the keepers of Helheim, evil humans that died and was cursed with a demon inside to atone for their sins.
Yeah. I've met him. I don't like him. Also, I'm glad at this point stage, after having seen these things like on 3 separate occasions, he now decides to explain to us what they are. Wonder if I can blow them up with the arm. It's worth trying if any of them get close to me. I got nothing to say right now. Okay, it didn't care. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, game. Come on. Okay, okay, this is... I don't like this. Nope, 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 nope. Why do you have them have a, area that they're locked into? Why, game? Why? No, don't do that. And also don't give them like a locked path to follow. I hate that. Give them an AI that's random. Like, one of my favorite horror games, and probably like the scariest horror game in my mind, is Alien Isolation, where you have randomized paths for the alien, which makes for some fascinating gameplay. Why they couldn't do that again, I don't know. We only had to do a 2 here, right? Yeah. Greetings, you hideous creature, you. If you would please hurry along now, so I can jump down, because I don't think I can make that jump. And we'll try. Oh hey, we made it. Cool. Didn't make that one though. Okay, bye. Peace. I am out of here and going to hell. Lovely. Yep, still no notes. I wonder if I've passed the 27th note already, or we're gonna be coming across that later on. Oh. Hey, we're back in hell. Joyous day.
We have to get across that gap somehow. Those pillars on the other side. I'm not sure, but I think you can activate them with a shot from Järngreppet.
Why do you know this? And why didn't we think of it first?
The energy signature of that shrine is very similar to Aether. I think you can charge the Järngreppet.
Oh. Well, that's neat. Yeah, okay. Bzz. Bzz. Power. I wonder if we could have done that without going back. Well, I guess we didn't have the arm at the time, so never mind. I'm just gonna keep sprinting, screw it, we've already figured out we can outrun these things. Greetings and goodbye. Greetings and not goodbye. Dude, if I keep getting stuck on things, then that's gonna suck. What? Did I run out of the area where they can't go past? That's so awesome. Literally, there's no incentive not to just sprint through this entire game. I think the only monsters you can't outrun might be like the little devil children. We have been trying to reach you about your extended car bounty. Joke's on you. I don't have a car.
Exactly as in the books.
I do.
The goddess Hel. What does the book say? Odin's heart filled with rage as his son drew his last breath. To bring him back from darkness, he paid his way with death. The gate will remain locked until the one demanding passage can prove themselves. It's unlocked with sacrifices.
Sacrifices? What type of sacrifices?
The keepers of Helheim, slain 9 in the chosen hunting grounds close to the temple.
Oh. Okay. You make it sound so simple. Alright, so do I just blow him up with the arm? I assume. No, this would be so much easier if they just gave me a gun. Probably one of the weakest weapons I've ever come across in a horror game. Which I'm not exactly that upset about, it's just... I like Alien Isolation a lot for the fact that it's like survival horror, but like... The weapons you have are actually strong, but the monster's just stronger. I hate the audio in this game. By that I mean, it's awesome. Do you know the best way to respond is just ask which card? What? Oh. Was I being chased by one of the things that I just killed? Really? Was that it? Okay. I guess they have enough time while dying to, like, in the animation to look where I'm at. Give it a minute. Alright. Oh, I guess there's a limited number in each level. Okay. Good to know. What? Why is this glowing green? Not gonna lie, this may just be a 4-part series for a YouTube. Greetings.
That's 4. Only 5 more. And be careful.
Oh, I blew up 4 and 5, so it was counting them as the same. Why not? What do you mean? I don't even remember what that's in response to. It's probably something I literally just said, but I forgot it. I guess if you take them out at the leg, they actually go down immediately. Greetings. Burn. Why is it Low green? Oh, okay, that's why I didn't notice, because I didn't actually ask, like, a super important question. Fair. Bad. And I heard one somewhere over this way. I think. Yeah, I heard one. I heard two. There you are. Greetings and goodbye.
Head back to the gate quietly. There might be more around.
What do you mean there might be? There's definitely more around. Again, this feature has become a nuisance, pretty much. You just give us infinite ability to see in the dark when we get our little upgrade with Henrik's eye. Like, could you have just done that, please? That's smart. Like, I question some of the choices here. I mean, again, this game's not terrible. It's just, it does, like, there's something that doesn't feel right in the land of horror. Like, environmental design, nailed it. Like, every aspect of the visuals in this game were spot on. Conceptually, it's fascinating. Audio-wise, like, the music's cool. I have to question some of the timing. But the monster noises are absolutely freaky, and it sets up a phenomenal atmosphere with the lighting and the audio mixture. But the gameplay is something's wrong here, and I don't know like what it is. It's just I don't feel that threatened. Maybe it's because like the monsters aren't more active, they're not more unpredictable. They're too easy to get by, and even if you get spotted and hit, like you're not dead yet, so it's not really. It almost feels like there's no penalty for, like, playing recklessly. No, you're just Forrest Gump. Yeah, pretty much. Like, and I think that's an issue, is when, like, you can easily play recklessly in a horror game, you're not doing it right. It's actually a complaint I have with, like, Dead by Daylight, where it's at. Like, it's a horror game, but, like, the current, like, meta, as soon as you get skilled enough in that game as Survivor, you can just play with the killer at a certain stage. Like, it's bad. Like, and when the killer is more afraid to interact with the survivors than the survivors are the killer, something is drastically wrong in the realm of the horror genre. Like, the player needs to be afraid to even, like, look at the killer. And I'm not afraid to, like, deal with these monsters, because I can easily just run. I'm faster, and apparently more durable. And also they have locked areas that they can be in, which really sucks. Maybe, I don't know, like, don't give the player infinite sprint, maybe? Not many horror games actually give Survivor, or, like, the player infinite sprint. Dead by Daylight, I will grant, is, like, an outlier in the realm of genre, because it's, like, an asymmetrical 1v4.
Daughter of Loki, ruler of Helheim, destroyed by the gods as vengeance for the death of Odin's son.
Did she really deserve this?
Maybe not. Look, beside the throne, the light.
This scythe? Mine. Yoink.
Did you just... How does it feel?
My
Aye.
arm is cold.
The Viking becomes a
I
god.
really feel it.
The seer becomes a god.
Just absorb the energy in the
Oh,
sun.
that's just based off of how,
Meld
like,
it with the
where I'm
ancient.
at in the game, based off of the difficulty I
This shouldn't be
selected.
possible unless... By the gods, your body truly has the essence of hell inside. You're half god, whose power has been returned to you. The power to draw strength from death. The spirits. Draw power from them. Destroy the lock, holding us in this room, and let's get back to Midgard and end Loki.
Again, like, conceptually, this is awesome. Like, this is actually a fascinating concept to have for a game. It's just, don't entitle it, like, and I'd be fine with this game if it wasn't titled under horror. Like, it's just something I can't agree with right now. Also, that music got loud. Holy crap. Again, like, I don't know why music had to play there. It's like, sure, something epic happened. Like, we had this mystery, like, solved. We had this big reveal, and then we, like, have this power now, but we're not using it in an extremely extravagant way. Like, I have no idea why it was so blatantly loud. Yeah, what a cool bass, but it's not good for horror. Yeah, exactly. Like, if this was, like, an action adventure with, like, the environment and story more orientated towards that type of play, because the environment and story have been oriented in the style of a horror game. But if you changed it, then this would make an awesome action adventure. Like, just with the world building that you could have done with this, I would have been down for it. But under the horror title that it is, I believe it was classified under horror. I needed to go back and check the Steam page, but if it's classified under horror, I don't feel like it should be. Now, I do want to ask, though, since I have, like, the essence of hell, why do those
It's time to
guardians...
keepers of Helheim. They inhabited the old realm far too.
Okay. Cool. Like, again, the music's all epic and everything. Like, if you set up a more efficient, like, combat system too, I would actually be excited to see what that would look like. Like, I would just love to see that variant of this game. And... same, yeah. Something sounds angry.
Helheim is awakening.
What do you mean by Helheim is awakening? What? Like, they know their queen is here? What do you mean? I don't know why I was expecting a second staircase. Hi. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I can easily just run away from these things. I don't need to be blowing them up. To my knowledge. Cause murder. Exactly. Realm of the dead, so everything needs to die. love that mentality.
Destructive power of no. Death strength for death. A vicious combination.
Look, even Henrik's agreeing. Death must be had. I assume that achievement was me blowing up every single one of those things in this realm. Die.
Our souls stay exposed, but they're still stuck to the body. Absorb them. Set them free.
Oh. Okay. Yoink. Come here. Yoink. You guys are fuel. This is what I do with all my victims. I absorb them as fuel for the next murder. That's how it's done. Can I just say that, like, I love how I've been moving around? Like, I don't know if this is necessarily self-flattery, but I love the way that, like, you can move around in this game just by, like, essentially skipping around. Like, I love the idea of skipping through the hell of the Norse mythology, or the Norse pantheon. This is literally how you get out of every chase, it's just sprint in one direction and keep jumping. Okay, let's go kill a god.
Finally. They two alone never stood a chance against Loki. But this combination is surely strong enough to end him forever.
Okay. Collectible. I was actually hoping for the final note. I still haven't collected that, and I'm also missing 12 collectibles, which I feel like I've been fairly good at finding those. Even by accident. I wonder if I can still recharge at the green spots. I'm going to assume yes. And just keep murdering. That should make you happy, right, medic? Okay. Murder. Oh. I don't have access to 8. That sucks. I'm just gonna look around for a second. I wanna... How do I get access to 8? Get stuck. I mean, okay, so what's in here anyways? It just looks like another battery cell, which I don't necessarily need. Would be nice, but I don't need it. I'm more worried about not finding that last note, because that's going to be annoying me this entire time. I'm going to get done with this game and I'm going to be like, what? Where was that final note? And turns out I passed it like 700 times. I want to know where those things are hiding in here. Actually, is there... I'm being dumb.
So this is what the world has come to. A chaotic mess. It's rather beautiful in its madness.
Hey, Henrik. What's it like on Midgard?
Oh, right. You haven't actually seen the world. Well, it's bleak. Grey cities, broken countries. I don't think I ever saw a future in Midgard that didn't involve complete destruction.
That
Oh,
doesn't sound
lovely.
very appealing.
Well, it wasn't all bad. Midgard is home. Well, it was home. People mostly toiled to stay alive, but everyone had something to hold on to in order to stay sane.
What did you hold on to before all of this happened?
Family. I had Sarah and Alice. They were more important to me than anything.
Henrik, who is Alice?
Alice was our daughter. She fell ill, and not even Borcorp could help her. The guild drove me and Sarah further, beyond the size of humans, to find a cure for her. That's when we found the Apsulov, and with it, a voice in the machine.
Loki.
At first it was a blessing. He helped us cure Alice, and pushed the research and exploration to its peak. We were at the edge of pushing humanity beyond our limitations. Then he infiltrated our system from within. By the time I realized what he was doing to the staff, it was too late. The last resort was to trigger the emergency protocol and seal the entry shaft.
What happened to your family?
Sarah must have died in the initial chaos. I probably knew it at the time, when I heard her voice again. None of that mattered.
Aw.
The look on Alice's face when she heard her mother's voice again. All my suspicions just went away. So I listened to my wife and gathered as many people as I could and sent them out to look for those fucking keys. Alice wanted to help, like everyone else. She never came back. But I thought I could find her, and I could free her. But it was too late.
I'm sorry, Henrik.
Yeah, me too. Without my obsessive searching, none of this would ever have happened. Alas, what is done is done. Now I need your help to fix this.
Henrik's actually not a bad
Loki
character.
must be annihilated for the sake of everyone and everything in the Nine Worlds. I plead to you. You must destroy Loki.
Okay. Done. Where you at? Yeah, no, something I also wanted to point out was, like, this game hasn't really done well for, like, character development. I mean, the story of the chick we're playing is interesting, but Henrik, I think, is actually a decent character. Like, they've actually explained his reasoning behind things. We were just kind of made. And we haven't had much, like, development throughout the entire game. We've just kind of pretty much been the same. Like, just running around the errand girl for most of the game. And even now. Our errand is to kill Loki.
Loki, we have come for you.
Why did you...
Blast him.
Oh! Alright, now I'll admit that was terrifying. That was actually scary. Oh, I got scared. Well, thanks, Dad.
Your creation was truly a blessing. Let me see you wield those powers.
Okay. Where'd you go? Loki. I was expecting us to fight here, not exactly go like hiding around in the other wings. Oh, I was really hoping to find something. Again, like epic music. Not doing anything though, so don't know why you're playing. I got 2 more shots. Hi. There's so many. Holy crap. Give me power! I think they're just respawning. I am happy we couldn't. For some reason I thought I saw one. I hate when I kill, like, God to basic music. What if it has music 10 seconds later saving an old lady or something? That's kind of like this game right now, actually. The what? Okay. I tried climbing up here and it wouldn't let me. Weird. I do hate how slow, like, the charge is. Not a fan of that. Okay. Good on you. Now, where are you at? So I can kill you, okay? Whatever happened to Fender, by the way? Did we kind of just assume that he was dead? Like, was that his send-off, was just getting stabbed? Was that it? I think, yeah. Oh.
So only they could travel between the worlds. They made it yourself their playing field. I simply evened it. With 9 realms in union, a new world can sprout, untouched by their meddling.
Don't listen to me!
I see that your mind is corrupted by that porn. This can only end one way.
Intensive Care Bearer, how do you like this game, Ace? I've actually been explaining it throughout, like, the entire time playing this, that, like, there are a lot of good things about this game. Like, the audio's phenomenal, visuals are phenomenal, enemy designs are phenomenal, atmosphere, which is constructed via the mixture of the audio and the environment and the lighting, that's all phenomenal, but in terms of being a horror game, I don't feel like this is like a gold standard or even a silver standard for being a horror game. Conceptually, I like the story and I like the way it's been done. My only complaint about this game is that for gameplay purposes, it doesn't exactly feel like a horror game. Past that, I think this game's phenomenal. And that's really my only complaint, is the gameplay has not felt very horror-like. Considering this is under the horror genre, or categorized under it, I feel like it should have had more, like, of an ability to, like, put me in a threatened state than what it has. Because, like, the gameplay, I think, is the only, like, negative about this game. I don't even know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm noticing I'm backtracking, but... yeah, like, this game's phenomenal. I would... gotcha, I just bought it. Nice. Yeah, no, if you play it, you will... oh, you mean more of a scare factor? I mean, there's some scare factor. Oh, ugh. There's a certain level of scare factor, don't get me wrong. Like, the monsters are actually terrifying, and there are some jump scare moments. But, you'll quickly realize you can outrun the monsters, you can take a hit from them, like, you can easily run through this entire game without really having to deal with the monsters. And I think that's an issue. You're a hideous god. Ugh. Me and Medic have actually been talking about it, but this game would make a phenomenal action-adventure / world-building style of game. But for what it is right now, it's oh, ow. Bad. BRB? Okay. Oh, wow. Hey, bad. I'm going to blast him with the supercharge. Never mind. Where do I get a charge? Ah, here you go. Well, that's annoying. Hi. I'm gonna need you. This actually isn't a bad boss fight. Like, this level of design isn't, like, definitely not the worst I've seen. Don't encourage him. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Come here. I need you. Give me power, my subjects. Alright, so... I'm going to assume that this game is going to be of the rule of 3. So, I have to blast him 3 times like that. I think the game is also somewhat predictable, honestly. Like, after a certain stage, there's just like... it becomes too easy. Hello. Oh. Bad. Ah, wow. Such a kickback. Like, even against the boss fight, like, I feel like this is too easy combat-wise. I feel like the most annoying thing is going to be the little monsters. Hi, you. Yoink. And fire. Because I haven't even been, like, hiding. And game over? Game over.
I am so proud of you, my dear. You have come so very far. All on your own accord. You are truly my daughter.
Slay him! Hell! Kill the bastard!
Listen to me. Listen to me. The 9 worlds are collapsing as we speak. If I am dead, then there will be nothing to control it. No gods, no kings. Only dying mortal races, clutching for survival in chaos. But I know how to control the new, united world. Here, will you make a pact? You and I to rule together over this new world as father and daughter.
Loki is a lunatic. I wouldn't trust him with the entire world. Kill him, Hell, and rid us from all of his corruption.
It's a bond between gods. It cannot be broken. If you take my hand, then we will equally share this world until the end of time. I will never harm you again.
Decisions.
But only if we work together.
What are you doing? Destroy him!
Decisions.
My power. Show it to the people of the 9 realms.
He's making a convincing argument. He's making a very convincing argument. However, death to you, God. After all, what are you to a non-believer? Can I do this? There we go. Good night. That poor soul in the background that also died. I rule alone, though. That's awesome. I like that achievement. Which means that I'm going to have control by myself.
What will happen now?
You know, Loki wasn't wrong about the chaos this will bring to the world.
You couldn't have added that before I killed him?
The 9 realms will in time grow into one.
That's terrifying.
Loki's plan was a success. But he will not be allowed to rule the new world he created.
So I
Well,
will...
my spirit at rest, I guess.
What will happen to everyone?
In Midgard? Or, I suppose Midgard isn't a thing anymore. The people will endure great suffering with these changes, but humanity will prevail. We always have. What I want to know is, what are you going to do? Helheim bows to your will now. With the realms united, there will be little stopping you. You could bring order to the chaos, Hell. Perhaps, in due time, the dead will walk among the living.
We'll see.
We'll see.
In due time.
Wait. Wait. Was that like a little like thing where it turns out like we actually knew that entire time, like we were actually Hell the entire time and we knew? Did Hell outplay her father? Dude, that's an awesome concept though. Again, like conceptually, like the story for this is phenomenal. The like visuals for this is phenomenal. Environment, lighting, all of it, like outstanding. Developers, like phenomenal job. Ooh, we're not done.
Father, wake up! The Apsulov has started Fimbulwinter, and Helheim has awakened from its slumber.
Awaken Odin and get my hammer. We have
to pay a visit to Helheim again.
What? Wait, what? Dude, like this game is so awesome though. Like I love like conceptually again, it's awesome. I love like if this was turned into a movie or a story or a book series, I would be down for it. But the concept of like the horror gameplay, I just don't think it fit. Yeah, part 2. um yeah, so that's it for this. Thanks for stopping by, Intensive Care. I actually wanted to check out the concept art because I'm actually very curious about that. So that's what we look like. Interesting. Dude, I love art so much. It's just phenomenal. I love it. That's dope. Most games don't have a post-credit scene. At the start of Ragnarok, Fimbul Winter is 100 years. Yeah, but my question is, like, was... Yeah, no problem. Alright. My question there is, like, that's an awesome image. That's an awesome piece of art. My question is, like, is that happening, like, they were like, Helheim has awakened, or awoken again, like, does that mean that there were gods still left? Or was that like or is that like a sequel prequel kind of thing? That's, dude. Again, like, the world this game created and, like, put forth was just fascinating, like, at the very least. The gameplay is what turned me away from it, or, like, is what, like, lowers this from being, like, a super astounding game. It's just, like, the story and the visuals are very important for this. Like, I look at it like this. Like, you have books, you have TV shows slash movies, and then you have games. And it's like, these are variants of ways of telling stories. With books, you're just told a story. With movies and TV shows, you're told a story, and you get visualizations along with acting. In in like games, you get storytelling, you get the visuals, and sometimes like voice acting. But there's also this like interactive stage where like the player can actually be engaged with the story on a different level than they would just watching or reading. And that's the part that you need to really nail down with the game. I don't feel like it was nailed here as well as the other portions of this game were. That's my only complaint. Like, this game overall is an absolutely amazing piece of work. I love this, seriously. It's just the gameplay, I feel like, needed to have something changed about it for it to actually be better than what this is. I think it's saying Hell Star Remembrance. Maybe. I presume most of the Aesir gods are still alive, at least Odin and Thor. I mean, we're assuming Ragnarok passed, and Loki stated, well, I guess this is all spoilers for you, because you said you got the game just not long ago, but there was a line there where it's like, I outlived them all. So I assume most of the gods are dead at this stage. Anyway, that's it. Um, that's it for this game. I don't know if I really have time to play around with... I think I'm going to end it there, because I'd have to edit some settings in OBS to play Dead by Daylight. Anyway, how many people are actually sticking around for this? No, there's 3 Ragnaroks? I thought there was only 1 Ragnarok. Dude, I seriously need to, like, just explore the world that is Norse mythology. It's so fascinating. I love mythology to begin with, like, it doesn't matter which one, I just find them all fascinating. Like, the world of gods and monsters is always very intriguing to me, and I love to see people explore that, like, in their own variant ways. Anyway. So yeah, Medic, you want to help me figure out what game, I'm very confused what's happening with, OBS right now. OBS is being very weird. The time difference in each realm. Hold on a second. Trying to fix things. Because it looks like the chat's being funky. Yeah, I needed to reset the chat. The time difference in each realm. I do. Okay. So yeah, that was actually a good one. I enjoyed that. Thank you for the follow, Care Bear. Okay, so I still need to try out Blair Witch. Actually, I believe I said that I was going to play. What was I going to play? Bioshock. I think that's the one you wanted me to play next was Bioshock. Bio 2. Man, let me play Bio 1 first. Like, I want to do it in order. Don't make me, like, hop mid-series. I'm actually going to get some music going. Hold on. But yeah, that was an enjoyable game. It's just... Well, I've already stated my complaints about it, so... They're not changing. Ooh, can't play anything by Omaha. Every time I played in Omaha. Alright. Medic, thank you again for stopping by and sticking around. For anyone else who's still watching, thank you again for stopping by and sticking around. And I will call it here. So, see you guys tomorrow or whenever you're gonna get back. I go to Quiet Place, Q Place, who make their own root beer and cream soda so good. Nice. Good night, Medic.